Okay, Mariana, I'm going to show you how I created that layout. I go into the main settings under Photo Booth and Photo Layouts. In Photo Layouts, I click on the square with the pencil, which is the layout editor. Doesn't matter what layout is on this screen. I click on the Photo Layout Editor, and when I do, I'm going to create a brand new layout. And that's the second icon top left. Click on New Layout, and I'm going to name this layout Photo Portrait Layout 1. Okay? I don't want it to be portrait up and down like it shows here. I want it to be landscape like the one in the background. Okay? I want the photo boxes to be portrait. Okay, so I click on photo size. Instead of widescreen, I put them on portrait. Okay, then I click OK. That opens up a blank, full layout ready to start. First thing I'm going to do is take the image that you had provided, and I'm going to add it temporarily as a background image over here on the right. Background none. I click on the paperclip, select a background, and I have saved that background in this folder here. And this is the image you sent. Okay? I click open, and when I open it up, I see white area. If I make it, I need to add photo boxes. Okay? So I add a photo box, and it brings up this portrait style photo box, but I need to make it smaller so that I can place this at the top edge of this line here, and I'm just going to click on it and move it up a couple notches until it's right to the edge. And now I want it to be over to the right where this line is, so I move using the arrow key to the right. I can move it over 1 pixel at a time until it touches the edge of that. And then I'm going to grab this bottom right corner and drag it until this left side is at the edge of this colors right here. And I'm going to do that all the way over to here. And that places that photo box at exactly the place that the first photo box should be. Then I'm going to add another photo box, which will be the exact same size, number 2, and I want to move this so that the top edge in number 1 is at 414 in the Y. So when I click on number 2, I want to take this all the way to 414, and that lines it up with the same width there. And I want to move it over a little bit, so I use the arrow to the left so it fits right into the spot where that second photo belongs. Then I grabbed a third photo box, I move it over to here, and I want this one to be at the 414, the same as the other 2 photo boxes, so it lines them up. But I want it to be touching this black dot and this pink, so I'm moving it to the right just a little bit. And I might make it a little to the right, one more, couple notches, make it a little wider, just to fit. Okay, now I click away from it by clicking on the background, and now that I have the photo boxes exactly where I want them, I can get rid of this background image by clicking the Reset Background, the circle with the line through it. When I click that, that background disappears. I still have the 3 photo boxes placed exactly where I want them. Now I need to bring that image in as an image file on top of the photo boxes. So I go back to the image file here that you sent, you made available, and I click on that image and click Open. It places it right on top of the 3 photo boxes. Okay? So when you look at it with the preview eyeball icon, it will show you the layout with 3 shadow images. Mine will actually show it with 3 actual photos. Okay? So that's how I created it. Okay, so now that I've got it created, I am going to save this Portrait Layout 1 up here with the export layout. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. And then I'm going to show you how to bring it in to your layout editor the way it needs to be brought in. So I'm going to save this over here, and it's called Portrait Layout 1. I'm going to save it in that same folder where the image file was, and it's done. Okay? Now, I'm going to get rid of this one and show you how to bring it in completely from scratch. So you'll be ready to go. Doesn't matter what layout's on my screen in the layout editor, because I'm going to go back to the main screen here. You're going to go to the photo booth under photo layouts. Doesn't matter if it's on widescreen or portrait or whatever, because you're going to go into the layout editor. And in the layout editor, you're not going to create a new one. You're going to import a layout file. So you click on import a layout file, and that layout file that I'm sending you in the email is called PortraitLayout1. Okay? You click on that, you save it to your computer from the email, you select it and click open. Okay? It will automatically be ready to use. That's how easy it is. Reply back and let me know if you have any questions. You should be all set.